Bad news as grief engulfed Gilgil as families, friends and leaders gathered for a memorial service in honor of 16 students who lost their lives in the Utumishi school fire tragedy. First Lady Rachel Ruto, Education Cabinet Secretary Migos Ogamba and other leaders used the occasion to call on society to take greater responsibility in raising and guiding children. Willie Dennis Njiru reports.
As early as 9:30 a.m., a funeral cortege carrying grieving families made its way from Naivasha Funeral Home to Gilgil Stadium.
Tunaendelea kutoa pole zetu.
The atmosphere at Gilgil Stadium was heavy with pain, sorrow and anger for most of Friday morning.
Poleni Mungu.
Their eyes were filled with tears and their mouths too heavy to express the pain etched in their hearts.
We have lost more than classmates. We have lost sisters. We have lost friends, study partners, teammates, and companions who shared our dreams, our laughter, and our hopes for the future.
Mourners sat quietly under tents during the Requiem Mass, lost in thought and visibly heartbroken by the loss of the young students. Sorrowful hymns filled the air, each verse weighed down by grief and a sense of loneliness.
Na wazazi walilia kwa uchungu kuwapoteza wana wao kwenye janga siyotarajiwa.
The white coffins stood in stark contrast to the dark cloud of grief that hung over Gilgil Stadium. Every family had something to say about their loved one, though some chose silence as emotion overwhelmed them. Even so, they gathered their strength to recall the virtues and memories of the departed.
Wazazi wetu, najua wako wetu wengine maisha ni ngumu. Lakini ninawaomba kama mzazi ambaye anaugua, let us create time for our children. At times you are so busy, and some of these children are seeking attention in wrong ways.
The burden of grief was shared by friends, relatives, and members of the local community.
Their absence leaves a void that words cannot adequately describe, and the pain of losing them is one that we will carry for a long time.
As each family eulogized their child, their tributes differed in words but carried the same message. In one voice, the bereaved families called for two things: justice and strength.
We trust that you will use your authority to seek justice, provide necessary resources for healing, and to ensure that every measure is taken to protect our very students in schools.
Within 3 hours, the Requiem Mass had come to an end. The families were then handed the bodies of their loved ones ahead of burial on dates of their choice.
We ask that the angels lead you to your new home.
These families are still mourning, young lives cut short, dreams shattered, and a bright future dimmed by the 28th May 2026 inferno at Utumishi Girls Senior School. Elizabeth Atieno, TV47 in Gilgil, Nakuru County.
That was definitely not Willie Dennis Njiru. Thank you so much, Elizabeth Atieno, for that report. And moving